time did you get here in Auckland?
I got it, bro. I got in Auckland.
Yeah.
Just do a little. It's the single sound. It's my little camera action.
Yeah.
I feel pretty professional when I figured that out.
The clap.
That's necessary.
Yes.
Or else editing is just a nightmare by
They
yourself.
have that in porn too. Like, just the guy's half hard, just clap, hold.
anything with exterior sound is it's a.
I recently was watching Boogie Nights again. Have you ever seen that?
No.
It's so fucking funny, dude.
Is that with
It's Mark Wahlberg, Burt Reynolds. It's about the porn industry in the 1970s.
Oh no.
And Burt Reynolds fucking hated every moment making that thing. He wanted to punch the director in the face. and like the whole thing is like Mark Wahlberg's character Dirk Diggler is like a mythic dick, like a massive dick.
Yeah.
And there's like a scene where they're filming it, and like the cameraman just goes like that.
To what? To have a perv while he's because his camera angle's not good enough.
No, he's just like, that's real.
Oh yeah.
That's Paul Thomas Anderson. Have you?
Oh, you're not saying he was a dick. He had one. Mm-hmm. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking like,
well, he became one.
Yeah,
he became one.
Because my friend was telling me about all these old movies. Because like with the directory like nerdism.
Yeah.
He's like movie buff type shit, and he's like telling me about all these Chevy Chase movies I should watch.
Oh, sick. Yeah, Chevy Chase. Interesting guy.
Yeah.
Prick in real life.
But, that's what I heard. Literally, I was driving here, listening to a bunch of podcasts, and they started talking about him. It's like, oh, I learned about that guy the other day. Oh, what? He's a bit
like
of a
Community.
twat.
Like Community, he was fired because he was racist to Donald Glover, apparently.
Oh.
Apparently, I don't know if you read this recently. Donald Glover apparently had a stroke.
The Childish Gambino guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
He recently had a stroke, like last year.
Oh, shit. Is that just like bad genetics?
Could just be diet.
Yeah, because it's like the thing of taking the people out of their natural habitat. It's bad saying that like they're fucking animals, but
it's
all the.
All right,
Jesus Christ!
I think that's a guy's fucking exhaust pipe.
What is this hick town I've come to?
Told you we're near a prison. Yeah.
Bro. Oh my god. Oh, we'll just rip a quick intro because I've been doing these lately.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Out of It podcast. Today I'm here with an even easier name to say than the last one. Chris Wheeler. So good. He's not a driver, tragically, but he could fucking rip a wheelbarrow pretty hard.
I'll take it, you know. I did landscaping, so I have my way with wheelbarrows.
Yeah. That was like in high school, the horticulture kids would be like my friend did horticulture, he'd come over, we'd be building jumps, he's like, check out what I learned at horticulture, and he'd do like a little bump jump and a spin with the wheelbarrow.
It's like, who needs a BMX if you got a wheelbarrow and some enthusiasm?
Bro's not doing a lot of horticulture at school.
Yeah.
Because what high school did you go to?
I went to Long Bay.
Where's that?
So that's North Shore, Auckland. So Long Bay Beach, it's right there. It's like, school's relatively old now. Yeah. Like, it was built in the 60s.
Is it pretty like city intensive?
I guess, like, when I was there was like this, by the special ed class where I would sit every lunchtime.
With the boys.
Yeah, it was this quietest spot in the school, and the weed smokers would be behind like the music block and everything. But there was this beautiful view of the sea.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'd sit there, and so this was year 9, beautiful view of the sea. Year 10, a little bit of houses were being built. Year 11, most of the houses were built. Year 12, no view. He's like, fuck.
That's ass.
And I was like, damn, dude. But yeah, so I went to Long Bay, and
because I was just thinking like, what? Because I'm sure you had a horticulture class.
We did, yeah.
You would have had the subject, that's what I'm thinking. Because like, you go to somewhere like Fielding. That's when my dad went to high school, and they're like, our horticulture, agriculture classes, we had 2 acres. And it's like, much.
You could do a lot with that.
Yeah, in Hamilton we had some garden sheds. So
I think we just had some planting troughs, and that was about it.
Yeah. So I was thinking, all these just denser things, like schools. Even just sometimes when I get rerouted in Auckland to come into the city or whatever, I'll drive past a school.
Some fancy schools, yeah.
Yeah, but it's also like, what a nightmare. The teachers don't even have parking.
Yeah, like my sister, she's actually a teacher, and she works at Massey High School, which is like a poor high school.
Oh, yeah.
So, and the horror stories I hear, what's coming out of there, like some bad things. But schools are weird, man. Like when my school was middle, you know, there wasn't like private school, like, because up here we have Westlake, which is
Pish
like the
posh.
nice pish posh school, and then Kingsway,
Yeah.
which is like $1 million a year to send a kid.
What? We thought the
Something
school
like that,
We
yeah.
thought the school in Hamilton was expensive. We were like,
Yeah.
oh, this one's one of the most expensive in the country. Not.
Like that's like Catholic school, like private school.
Yeah.
And at my school we had like really odd subjects. Like I had art history. Like we had the opportunity to take art history, and I loved art history.
Yeah.
I would tease my teacher though, which I got in trouble. I never got detentions,
Yeah.
but I got close with her.
Just because you're being a little shit.
Yeah, because like I'll be like, Miss, there's boobs on the screen, and then she would be like, no, no.
My brother was in English. He was telling me how they were reading this this book for English, and it literally just had the N-word in it, and it was like I can't remember what book it was called, but it was like some notorious one of literally just like
To Kill a Mockingbird or something like that.
Nah, I don't know, but it was like had a lot of African American slang in it.
Okay,
And it would just be this fucking bitch ass, blah blah blah, gonna shoot up my homeboy type shit. And then the teacher would be like, and obviously the kids in the class would be like, you read this line, and they did.
We had to read To Kill a Mockingbird, and you know how
which is supposedly banned.
Is it? It's so weird because Go Set a Watchman, which is the sequel to it, is way more dark because it's like about him now having dementia and being racist now.
And is it because I can't remember if this is the one, but is the plot of it the guy's really sad, wants to kill himself and can't kill himself, or does kill himself?
No,
or is that Catcher in the Rye?
That's Catcher in the Rye.
Oh,
Catcher in the Rye, like he's just perpetually depressed and he hates everything, right?
Yeah.
No, To Kill a Mockingbird is like this innocent black guy's framed.
Never heard of it before.
Yeah.
No.
He's framed, and like this white like lawyer guy decides to defend him.
Yeah.
And in my school, I read that book 6 times. Like every year, I was like, year 9 we read it. Year 10, I was like, dude, I got the message. But I remember.
Did you just stop reading it?
No, I just started watching the movie.
Oh yeah.
because at that stage, Gregory Peck taught me more about that about that book than the movie. Oh fuck, I can't even speak. But I remember the teacher would make kids read it, and sometimes there'd be like the N-bomb in there.
Yeah, nice.
And the teacher would be like, "Go on," and the kids. That teacher was fucking wild, dude. I remember once she had like she didn't have anything planned that day. Yeah. So she's like, we're gonna debate the death penalty. And I was like,
what is this school?
and
because is this like an accelerate class?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say there's no way they were doing this in any other class.
and she was like, all right, let's debate it. And it ended in tears because the one girl was like, it's not good, and there's another person who's like, well, I don't care about these people. And I was just like, well, how much do they cost? You know, what's the cost ratio?
It's like, how much does it cost to put your dog down? Oh, just do it at home.
Yeah, that's so funny. Like a lady at my work, she had a cat that was old, and it's like, it's sick. It's cheaper to kill it. Just like, imagine if we could do that with like our grandparents. I'm like, sorry, Mima, you've had a good life, but this cancer treatment's expensive.
Yeah, there was a guy recently, and he had terminal cancer, but he signed up for the blue juice. Yeah. And they were like, yeah. I mean, it was just the first person that I actually knew that actually did do it. Yeah. And then it was just really, the way they told everybody was just the worst physical way you could have done it. Like, they could have not have made it worse, the way they told everybody. It's like, Jesus. Like, clearly good on them, but... Yeah. But it's... The people dealing with it, get better PR.
It's a strange thing, like, because, what was it, 2018, 2019? Like the right, like, you know, to decide to die, you know? But that's such a, like, it's interesting, because it's like, at what stage do you decide, I've had enough? Like...
Yeah, because that was, what's it called, one of the... Because I was at a religious school at the time. Yeah. But also that really wasn't the argument. One teacher was like, yeah, like go for it. Mm-hmm. Who was the science teacher, and frankly,
go for it. Use argon, whatever we got. Yeah. Fucking throw it in.
He was the head of chemistry and science and shit. And so I kind of like, if I ever had any wonders, I'd just straight away ask him. Yeah. And he was kind of like by far my favorite teacher at school. Yeah. And he always had like the straightest answers and whatnot. Yeah. And he was like, yeah, sweet as. And then when they like, yeah, you can kill yourself but not have weed, he's like, that's silly.
You can't get high.
Yeah.
But you can die. Like, that's perfectly fine.
Even though weed is legal now, which is pretty hectic as well.
Well, it's legal if you get like a prescription.
Which is extremely easy to get.
Yeah, like because there's like cannabis clinic and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which, just, It's
But then one of the other teachers who was less rash as the science teacher.
Yeah.
And a little bit more religious as well. He didn't really care about the religious part. He was more just like, they need to make it not too accessible.
Weed.
No.
Oh, death.
Killing yourself.
Yeah. Because Sweden had that problem. I think Sweden was one of the first countries to do it.
Yeah, and Canada as well, wasn't it?
I believe so. I could be wrong.
But exactly. He was just like, look at this. This has been too short a conversation. We need to talk about this a little bit longer.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, sir, good point. I won't go killing myself. Nice.
You're like, kudos. You know? I was going to do it when I got home, but I'm second guessing now.
Yeah, hard.
You know, homework was stressing me out.
You're right. I should give it another 2 weeks.
Like a merit isn't that bad. You know?
It's so funny how they, because obviously now, doing stand-up, we're friends with a lot of school teachers, which I never thought would be the case. And so it's funny to hear them complain about things like changing from excellent NCA to the ABC's grades or whatever.
Like Cambridge, is it?
Whatever the hell it is. But also they know themselves, they're like, no, they're just doing this to distract everybody. They're being dickheads and they should pay us more, blah, 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 blah.
But it's the difficulty with like teaching is how much will the student care about what's being taught? That's like the problem, because it's also a lot of the like net things being taught has no real value in life up until very specific circumstances. And like back in the day, like, you know, there was more like, you know, you'd home ec, like, you know, there was budgeting, stuff like that, which were way more useful. Now you got, tell me about how you feel about a rat's asshole. It's like, a biology or something. It's like, you know.
But by the time you're taking a class like biology, you pretty much know what you're going to do. Like year 11.
You hope, right?
Year 11, you have a lot of choice. Like year 9 and 10, yes, teach.
Did you know, like when you were year 11, like what you're going to do?
Nah, but I was pretty confident it was going to be like the technology stuff.
Because you're engineering,
yeah. And so I was pretty confident. It was like, yeah, sweet. Like I even asked the teacher, because I hated physics. I mean, English, so bad.
Physics is weird, man. Like I was bad at science, but I was, for whatever reason, able to do physics.
Yeah, I like physics.
You drive into a wall real hard, you die.
My favorite class I ever took was in high school was year 12 chemistry. Mm-hmm. That was the best class by a country mile.
That was the science teacher that you were talking about?
Yeah, had the good science teacher, and it was the most interested I was ever in a class. Year 13 chemistry.
Shit.
Terrible. Same teacher, but it just wasn't interesting anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What was this? What were they teaching in year 12 that you enjoyed? Like,
it was batteries. Like
batteries?
I'd always just wondered
like ion batteries, stuff like that.
Well, just how do batteries work?
Okay. Yeah.
And I was like, I literally could not tell you how long I've been wondering how batteries worked. And I'd even Google it, and I wouldn't get a clear enough answer, or I wouldn't understand the answer. And so when we got to year 12, and they're like, this is how battery works. I was like, oh fuck, this is taking a while, but we're here. Let's go.
I was like, yeah.
This is what we're here for. That's why we play the game.
Science is so like, it's such a weird thing because it just requires someone to be like, I wonder how that worked. Let's test it.
Well, yeah, that's what Neil deGrasse Tyson puts it so beautifully, though. He's like, curiosity killed the cat, but that was the result of the test.
But it's just like, the first scientists would have been like cavemen, you know?
Well, anybody.
It's just like, no. They would have been like, picked up a stone and be like, I'm going to throw this as hard as this other guy's head. Let's see what happens. Well, they take notes.
Like pots.
Yeah.
Because obviously it takes a lot to process clay into a ceramic.
Yeah.
And they were telling us, they weren't telling us. The teacher was giving us his theory. And they're like, it was probably a kid made a toy out of clay. Yeah. And he left it by the fire, and it got fired, so it got harder. And then they kept annoying his parents with the toy. So it's like, I'm gonna throw this on the fire, and then all of a sudden it came out all hard and extra hard.
And they're like,
science. You reckon?
But I'm just curious, like, because you can't drink like water raw, like from a stream, like in some cases, because there's like parasites and stuff in it.
Oh,
right?
we can't hear it, at least. I'll drink it.
But I mean, like,
oh yeah.
back in the day.
Well, yeah.
How many people had to die before they realized to boil the water? Like, that's
Yeah.
Or do they just perpetually live with diarrhea?
Because that was the thing that I asked the teacher as well, because we're talking about genetics and stuff and like history and stuff, and it was like, why are white people so prolific? And he's like, oh, they died the most. And I was like, oh, you don't say. It was pretty much just saying like, just evolution happens fast with people dying a lot. So I was like, oh, I suppose right then.
You fail faster, I suppose.
Yeah, literally. Like, whatever fails faster. You're right. Like, I shouldn't. If it was up to science, I shouldn't be alive. I got freaking intestine problems.
Oh, like do you?
I just have celiacs.
Celiac, yeah.
So realistically, if it was up to nature, I should be dead. But also, if it was up to nature, we wouldn't have wheat. So I should be fine.
Nature's a fickle thing. Yeah. Like, nature does not care about you.
Yeah.
At all.
Bro, that's why I can't think about space too much. It freaks me
Space?
Fuck out.
What, do you think it's just like the vacuum of it? The fact that it does not, like, it's like something that definitely does not care about you?
Well, it's the vastness of it all. It's like the fact that one day everything's going to be gone forever. That's too much. Like, that alone, like, the fact that I just said it, the fact that I just thought about it, a bit much.
Well, because I think that's where, if you're religious or whatever, that's where the arguments come in. Like, for a lot of people, that's
why I wish I was dumb enough to be religious. So bad sometimes.
I don't think, like, I'm not religious, but I don't think it's dumb to be religious. I think it's just incredibly hopeful. I think as well, it's this idea of
some unreal optimism.
Life has meaning beyond what I do within it.
But also, there's too many to be like, no, mine's the right one.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about like religious fanaticism. I'm just meaning faith as a concept. Like,
it's nice to know that when I am dead, I won't know. But it's scary to know it's going to be like that forever. Oh, I'm freaking myself out. Ooh.
Well, no, like what's forever, right? Like, it's relative, so
it's freaking me out.
Do you know what scares me more? The ocean, man. Like, those fucking like
Ocean is scary.
That's way more terrifying to me than space. I think I'd rather...
Ocean's here, though. Ocean's here.
But that's what terrifies me. We have access to it, and we don't understand it. You know?
Because what? Would you go scuba diving?
No.
Really?
No.
Oh.
I'm not dumb. No.
Scuba diving's kind of chill.
I wouldn't go skydiving either, because it's like you're inviting death. Like, why am I doing that to myself? I already...
You are right. You are relying on equipment pretty heavily.
And you do that with a car. But if I didn't have to use a car, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, there's no scenario in my life, at least currently, where skydiving is a necessity. Yeah. It's not like I wake up in the morning and I have to, all right, strap on. Like,
when you learn to scuba dive, it is a lot of you. It's like up to you.
Yeah.
To like check it, everything works.
Yeah.
And so that part's relieving.
The bends and shit as well. Yeah.
Well, yeah. You gotta go pretty fucking deep for that to happen. Like 20 meters. Pretty fucking deep. Yeah. But bends, you go like 40.
Yeah,
like the limit.
Yeah.
Well, there's no real limit. There's not like there's a policeman under there being like, dickhead.
Well, no, there would be a level where the pressure is too much for your body to sustain. Like, your bones would break.
Oh, that's really, really, really.
Yeah, I know. That's like the Mariana Trench or whatever. Like, you'd be because I don't think we've even been. I may be wrong, but I don't believe we've been to the bottom of that.
Yeah, in a submarine.
Have we?
Have you not seen the video?
Oh. So we have been to the very bottom of the Mariana Trench now?
Yeah, some bros did that.
Yeah.
But no, what's cool, because like, when you get to a certain depth, you need a special air mix. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't just take oxygen.
Yeah, it's oxygen, and is it hydrogen?
It's more... it's helium.
Helium, because it makes you... It's like the lightness of it or something? Like it aerates?
Yes. Yeah. I think it... I don't know, but I think it has to do something with your lungs. Like, you need a little bit... a lighter gas in your lungs. Yeah. Shit like that. So but realistically, you can't, unless you're absolutely the thickest thing in the world, you cannot hurt yourself by going 20 meters down.
Plus size scuba squad or something like that.
Like some units. Well, like Dad, he literally doesn't like anything more than scuba diving. And he is a big unit. Like,
is he a big boy?
He's like 115 kgs. And
big boy, yeah.
Like, not fat. Not like fat tits fat, but literally he is fat.
Yeah.
Like 6'2", and like.
But he's tall, so like the weight does.
He's definitely fat. Definitely fat.
Certified.
He is
right?
not getting away with not being called fat.
Yeah.
But
is that what you tell him every day? Good morning, Dad. I love you. You're fat.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, it's just like, let's call him like big unit and shit.
Yeah. Big boy.
Yeah. He was with his mate the other day in Auckland, and his daughter called him, and she was like she doesn't call often, so he was like, oh, this is weird, and then she's like, oh, what's up, big dog? and he didn't like that. He didn't like being called big dog, and the dad's like, don't worry, bro. You are a big dog. Like, you're bigger than me, and I get called big unit all the time, so you're a big dog.
It's just like, no matter where I can go, there's no escape from the fatness.
No, literally. It was just
mirrors aren't my friend, nor is my daughter.
Literally, it's like, who are you trying to kid that you aren't big dog?
I didn't take pride in it, you know. I was a big boy for a bit.
Yeah, but even then you had muscles like a motherfucker.
But I'm still leaning down. You know?
Yeah. Because what, do you gym heaps?
Yeah, I gym now. Yeah, like done 5 days on, 2 days off.
Are you going back for washboards?
Yeah.
Really?
I was there before.
Yeah.
So why not?
Yeah.
And I think for me it's a point of like to prove to myself I can do it again.
Yeah. Because what's it called? Do you actually like going to the gym?
Yeah.
You really do. You're like, this is like, it's entertaining.
Yeah. It's the being able to look at a weight go up is very simple, but it's very gratifying to know, like, oh, last week I did 120 kgs, this week I did 140 kgs or whatever. And like you're seeing that progress, and then you're feeling the strength grow. Yeah. Because I tore my ACL when I was 17. Like I completely tore it. So then I had to do about 6 to 8 months of rehab, and just gymming every day because I was unhealthy. I would gym 3 hours a day, an hour for my legs and an hour or two for whatever else I was doing. Yeah, that's
psychotic.
Yeah, that's not healthy.
What were you, like, are you listening to stuff? Or you just in the freaking, who needs to carry the boats?
I'm not going fucking, it's like completely open to the world. No, I was listening to, when I was 18, I just discovered Townsend Zant. So it's like that's the weirdest thing to listen to, like folk music, like listening at the gym. Nah, it's like just sad, like I died or something like that. Like, 'cause one of his songs is literally called, it's a beautiful song, Tecumseh Valley. It's about a lady that begins prostitution and then is found dead underneath a stairway. It's like a really sad song, but he was a great artist. But regardless, I was just gymming every day, and like I went up 20 kgs in muscle, in that period. I just picked up, and I was like, fuck, okay.
How much are you eating to do this? Because that's a lot of food.
No.
Gotta be.
3 meals. About 3 meals.
20 kgs of muscle.
Yeah.
How big are these
But
plates?
I was young. Like I was not as heavy as I'm now, muscle-wise. I was 90... Because when I started with my ACL, I was 78, and when I finished it, I was about 90.
But there's no way that's not the biggest plate of food you're eating.
No, I would probably just eat very calorie-dense food.
Like what?
So I'm trying to go back now. What was I eating then?
Because
I get like chickpeas, egg, mince.
You're eating specific foods.
Yeah, like very calorie-dense food.
Yeah.
So that when I'm exercising, but I still wasn't fat. And I was probably still skinny. I should have been actually eating more for how much I was exercising.
Because the one time I did go to the gym very consistently and actually put a bit of effort in, and it was with my friends, so it wasn't boring as fuck.
Yeah.
I simply wasn't eating enough.
Yeah.
For anything to.
Because you're relatively lean guy naturally, right? Like you don't.
When I watch these back, I go, holy fuck, that is the lankiest cunt I've ever seen. But in real life, I'm just like, this POV, I'm used to, and I think like, oh, I'm normal. But then I watch these back and I was like, holy shit, this guy has massive hands. Yeah. Compared to my wrists.
Okay. Yeah.
Or at least that's what I think to myself. And obviously, yes, I'm
like E.T. or something.
Nice. That's gonna be
just
have a shower tonight. Fucking E.T. looking motherfucker.
Why can't I phone home? Fuck. No.
Yeah, and even then, just like every now and again, I might feel good about my legs or whatever, and I'll sit next to someone who's like, strong, and I'll be like, holy shit, these are the skinniest thighs I've ever seen in my life.
But that's the unfair thing about gymming. Like it doesn't matter how much effort you put into it. A lot of it's still going to come down to genetics. Like some guys are going to pick up muscle a lot easier than other guys.
Yeah, I'll blame it on genetics, my brother.
Well, no, there is discipline, but like if you're like really skinny and you don't pick up muscle fast, it's going to take you far longer.
Because my brother seems to put in some, but not tons, and is quite massive.
Big boy.
Not like, he's only slightly taller than me.
Yeah.
He's a lot taller than me, but he is 10 times stronger than me. Like muscle-wise. It's like, you'd look at him, and you'd be like, wow, that guy's fit. And you'd look at me, and you'd be
like,
wow.
Older than you, younger than you?
No, he's younger than me.
Yeah.
And that's
even more frustrating.
That's the natural progression of things. But it's annoying, because Dad always told us, the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
He's like, you two are going to be taller than me.
Yeah.
And then both of us are shorter than him. And he's like, oh, that's a bit weird. Because he's like, he's the youngest of all his siblings. And he's like, I'm taller than... Yeah. Like he knew for a fact that the youngest one's going to be the taller one. I was like, cool, that's straight. We know that's fine. And then but the whole time he's telling us, you're going to be taller than me. You're going to be taller than me. And he's like, because he's taller than Granddad. Yeah. And I was like, but his oldest brother died, and like we never met him. And so it's like, how tall was he, dickhead? And he's like, oh, not that tall.
He's as tall as a headstone now, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's like, so I was like, oh, he wasn't as tall as Granddad? Yeah, well, fucking think about that now next time.
Well, I'm the only, like, out of my family, I have a sister, and then I'm the only guy, right? And my dad's taller than me he's 6'1", he's 6, and I'm 5'11". 5'11". Yeah. So I was just like, fuck. But
that's
doesn't matter.
Fine. Who cares?
You know, it's like no one's gonna take out a tape measure and be like
except for girls, but lie to them, they can't tell.
No, I'd start wearing lifts in my shoes or something.
So slay. Because I went and did a show in Taupo with these guys. Have you seen on Instagram and Facebook Bitter and Twisted comedy show?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. It was just these bros from Central North Island. They put on a mean ass tour.
Good show.
Oh yeah, like the quality of the show, like nothing like, it's not like this is like comparative to the classic, nothing. Yeah. But it was just super fun. Right. And there people did show up. Lots of people showed up. The
atmosphere of it was more important.
And these guys were fun as hell. Yeah. And so that was sick. And then there was one of them, Marcus, and he was like,
I think isn't Cajun Brooking on them?
Yes.
As well? Yeah. He's a good comic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I got to meet him. Yeah. That was sick.
Yeah.
And so this guy Marcus, he was there, and then when he first met me, he was like, "You done growing, bro?" And I was like, "Yep." He's like, "Fucking look at us."
Yeah, I met him. He's quite short, eh?
Oh, you have met Marcus?
Oh, yeah, he was a classic.
At the classic?
Yeah, like in June. No, this would have been like May. This was like real early on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that, so him.
Yeah. Because I have seen some of the posts and stuff, like, because he grew out a mustache or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, they were just fucking fun as shit. Yeah. Like, they were probably the most fun group of comedians I've ever hung out with, or even done a show with. Like, they had like pre-show like ritual of just like getting loose and listen to the same couple songs. Yeah. Like, and singing and shit and having a beer and so they all love a dart, so they were smoking some darts.
Do you, like, when you go into a show, like, what's the hardest point for you? Like, right before, like, the getting there, like, when do you feel nervous? Like,
probably feel nervous as soon as I get there.
Right. So as soon as you step foot into the venue, that's when you're like, I think this is, you know.
Yeah, I think right before I go on, it's a bit of a calm, like it's like
the calm before storm kind of thing.
Yes, that.
Yeah.
That for sure. Yeah. And then on stage, you're on the roller coaster.
Yeah.
And so.
Do you get nervous on stage?
Like, no, I don't think I get nervous on stage, but I get worried.
Right.
About like
what's coming.
What do I do? Like, if it's going bad, I'm like, just like panic.
Yeah.
But if it's doing good, we all know what it's like when you do good. So
you don't even like when you do good. You're not even
thinking, bro. You're just in the motions. You're like, sweet.
You're not even realizing you're doing good in the way of like mentally. It's like you feel it. Like you feel your body's doing the thing. And then afterwards, you're like, oh, I just did that. And then like you look at the video or whatever, and sometimes it's disappointing. You're like, I thought I did great. And it's like, I was like,
Every time the laughs sound louder on stage.
No, I've had the opposite recently a lot, where I think I'm bombing on stage.
That is.
And then I listen back, and I'm like, oh no, I'm actually.
You're right.
I got laughs. And I was like, laugh louder.
Yeah. And also you're just in your, like, you can get to a point where you're in your head and you're like, this is going terribly and you can't get out of this hole. Yeah. But then you watch it back, it's like, oh, no, they were actually having a good time. It's like, oh, like, you know.
I think
it's just delusion.
Because I think it's the presence of the comedian that's the predominant thing that's going to get the success, right? Like, the joke can be bad, sure. Like, the better the joke, the better the show. But
you present it well.
Yeah, it's how you are up there.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's all the little things that you start noticing. Like
the biggest thing, and it's so annoying when I see it because it's such an easy thing to fix, but it's also a tricky thing to fix that I see people do. I only learned this because I read a book. Is looking down.
Oh, yeah.
It is the worst thing you can possibly do.
It's safe.
But it's the
You feel safe because you're just like, if I look at my feet, I'm not looking at them. Like,
it's no longer a crowd,
Yeah.
Like, it is so hard to stare them in the eyes knowing that they're not laughing.
Yeah, like I remember once I had like this workshop thing, and like intellectually I could like understand everything like that the guy was saying and everything, but when he came up, he says like, you know, you have one thing that you're still not doing. He's like, what? Like, you're not looking at the people.
That's
and it just crushed me. I was like, damn, I thought I was doing good.
Yeah.
And then I realized I'm not looking at them because I'm not actually inviting them in to the joke.
Too scared.
It's like, oh, I know this is funny for me. Fuck you. It's like, that's not comedy. Like, comedy is, you're giving them something. You're presenting them, not your soul necessarily, but you're presenting them a gift.
Yeah.
And you're giving it to them to receive.
What's it called? Dan Sage said it good. He's like, this is an experience. You're creating an experience.
Yeah.
So, like, involve them.
Yeah.
Like, say something about the crowd. Say something about the venue. Say something about the night.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I haven't figured out how to do that yet, but...
I think because you've been doing it now 2 years, yeah?
No.
Or
only
year and a half? Because you started
Started in June last year. So.
June last year, so yeah. So it's coming up to a year and a half.
Yeah, next year June will be 2. So it's still fucking ages away. Yeah. Probably more accurately a year and a half now than it ever has been. But I keep saying a year and a half.
And you feel
But also, that's nothing.
It isn't.
Like, people do things for 2 years and, like, just completely disregard them.
But it's also, the thing is a lot of... There's a mixture of a lot of things, but a lot of people don't chase it in the way that's most beneficial to them. In that, like...
Yeah. Lately, I've been worried about the endurance.
You mean like you're doing too much?
No, like, am I going to want to keep doing it in 3 years? Or am I going to be over it? Like,
why are you worried about that?
It's just kind of like chucking all my eggs in one basket situation.
I get that.
Even though...
Yeah.
Like, I'd be super nervous if I was, like, older doing like that, and that was the case.
Yeah.
But... I'm only 21, so chilling on that front. Like, make up my mind when I get to it.
Yeah, but it. If you don't invest into it, you can't get anything back.
Yeah.
So like, if you're pussyfooting around, doing the thing, at the end of the day, you're only going to get mediocre results. Like, you can be talented and you can be funny with talent. Yeah. But there's going to come a wall where you aren't pushing beyond your talent and going into discipline.
Yeah, that's why I like this, and that's why I really wanted to start trying to write sketches and stuff. Yeah. And just any form of trying to get better.
Do you read? Like not like comedy specifically, but do you read like generally? No. Why? Like just not interested?
It's just the only time I've ever read a book and enjoyed it was when Mum bought me books about how to do comedy.
Right.
I've literally never ever decided, I want to read more of this book.
Do you listen to books, like audiobooks?
No.
Because the thing I think is the sound of language. So it's not necessarily the material of the book, but it's the sound of language. If you can get the rhythms of a word down, or like tapping into older words that are strange. Like the other day, like I used a term from the 1920s that made a joke funnier. Yeah. Because it's like, that guy gave me the brush, which is better than just going, that guy ignored me. Like there's a difference in that, you know? So I think in the case of like listening or reading books, you don't have to like physically read them. It's just hearing the language in your head.
Because I remember that being the case in primary school, was the fellas that did read books a lot, which was like 2 of them. They were always super good at speeches in English. Yeah. Simply because
it's diction. Like you're like, there's great writers that fuck around with diction, like, and you can understand like, they're messing around with punctuality and stuff like that. But if you're just reading books consistently, and then you're beginning to see patterns of speech. Applying that into your stand-up is another thing, because stand-up is a written thing. Like, it is written down, not necessarily by hand, but in our head. Yeah. And it's not always the word's meaning, it's the sound of the word in the context of everything else.
So it's just hear more words.
Yep. Hear more words. Literally just read a dictionary if you have to.
Yeah.
Like, read a dictionary or listen to interviews. Like, listen to interviews from different periods of time. 1920s, 1930s, 1940s. Because,
Callum was telling me, he's like, just watch any special, even the bad ones.
Yeah.
And you'll notice something about it.
Mm-hmm.
And also...
Whack stuff. Callum was... Yeah.
And because, like, last time I talked to him, I was just like, give me every drop of information you have. And then he gave me plenty. I was like, "Oh, Barry, let's go." And then even still, I was like, "What? Like, I'm at this stage. What should I be doing more?" And he's like, "What are you doing?" I told him everything I was doing. He's like, "You're good, bro. Just keep doing that. Keep chugging along."
Well, the strange paradox of asking another comedian what to do is they only know what works for them.
Yeah.
Because comedy does come down to personality.
Yeah.
And I think the key, at least that's helped me get funnier. Because when I first
you don't really have any peers that are doing the same thing as you.
What, style-wise? Or...
Yeah.
I guess. Like, I think...
Like, everyone's writing jokes.
Yeah.
But, like, because I like talking to Callum specifically because I'd like to emulate what he's doing.
Yes.
Because he's been a crazy little guy. I don't really want to be a crazy little guy like he is. That's all him, baby. That's all him.
Yeah.
But I would like to tell jokes the same way he does. Like, tell similar jokes.
It's, there's no New Zealand comic that I'm trying to copy.
No.
Or anything like that. Like... my rule generally in life is idolize the dead if you can.
Yeah,
you know.
But tell me that, yeah.
Yeah, and like there are a few exceptions to that. Like, I love Bob Dylan. Like, he's still alive, but his body of work is to a degree now where it's not going to be tarnished by anything that he could do now. Yeah. You know, but Norm is my favorite comic.
Yeah.
And I think it's the simplicity of his jokes that I think is fascinating, but it's the eloquence of the meaning. I can't speak to my style from an objective, so I guess...
Because even then, we've been doing it pistol. This could all change.
Yeah, like, I'm only 8 months. Like,
yeah.
I'm 8 months now, I think.
Which is nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And,
yeah. If you were trying to tell someone, oh, yeah, do this, I've been doing it 8 months, they'd be like, shut up, Cam, what are you talking about?
But I'm never happy. Like, I'm never happy. Like, even, like, you know, like that one set I did in Navarra, the one that, like, it was really good.
Yeah.
I listened back to it and immediately I was like, I did bad. Because I just, and I can hear the laughter.
Yeah.
But it's like...
No, I know exactly what you mean.
It's the incongruencies of things that, like, I'm like, why did I do that? Like, that doesn't make any logical sense with that. And like, for me, it comes down to the meta, right? Like, I want to get really specific. Because recently I've been... The thing that frustrates me is I will sometimes write a premise that's really short and sharp.
Yeah.
That gets a massive laugh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I want longer. I don't know why. But
you just keep using that premise. Like, the premise is...
Yeah, like, I'll keep the premise. And like I had like one idea that I was like, I had like the premise, like the one I've told you before for like the T2 lane, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, what if I extend that?
Because the premise of the joke is what makes it funny.
Yeah, yeah.
And so you can write multiple jokes with the same premise.
Yeah.
Like, what's stopping you from doing that? Because...
Like, you're taking another corner with the same kind of structure.
Like, Sandra Pace, do you know who she is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She absolutely blew me away one night. She started with the same setup, and I was like, okay, she's going to say the same jokes. But then...
She changed it.
10 minutes, same premise, different jokes. It's like, outdone herself. That was inspirational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Callum the guy that inspires you the most here? Or like at least the one that you feel a kind of a kinship to, and that like his style really appeals to your sensibility.
I like his style.
Mm-hmm.
I like how he's chasing it hard as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like really admirable.
Yeah, yes. Like, no one else would I try copy more than...
Yeah.
Or like, there's no one I'd rather have mentor me.
Yeah.
Which is just an easy way to put it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if I had to choose, I'd choose
it'd be him.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's beautiful. Like, it's I think that's a really important thing within comedy generally is, like, the older guard allowing the newer
I'm out here trying to get adopted.
Yeah. You're just like, I'm lonely, please come. I'll wear a dog tag, I'll do anything.
That's you, Barry.
But
this prisoner's been showing you how to behave.
It's the little, it's having that connections with the guys that have been doing it for a while is really important, or just being able to talk to them.
Because I was talking to Armand, and he's like, I was getting all this like attention from these big guys, and they're like helping me out and whatnot. And I was like, bro, that is crazy. How are you not like the man right now, all over the place? Like whatever is stopping you, it's clearly stopping you.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's the things you're telling me. But
well, it's the odd thing is, I think it's manufactured scarcity of comedy. Like a lot of gigs aren't there because people aren't pursuing gigs.
And also
they wait.
It's waiting. It's waiting for the opportunities.
And it's like no one's going to anoint you. That's the other thing with comedy. A lot of people go, I want to be the best. But I have to wait till someone tells me I'm the best. Yeah, and it's like that's an oxymoron. Like to be the best, you're undeniably the best. Everyone would go you're the best.
That's like real big picture shit.
Yeah, of course.
Like smaller than that, everyone just wants to make this their job. Like if you want to do this, if you want to do this as much physically possible, it would be make it your job. Like
and make the opportunities for it. Make it happen in such a way that you're like that people can't help but notice you.
And that's why I can't stop talking about how Wesley is the fucking man, because that is what he did. No one gave him anything.
Yeah.
All he did was get all he did. What am I talking about? Yeah. He got the audience, he grew the audience, he got good enough at stand-up, and he fucking did the thing. Yeah. And the fact that anybody's like, oh no, Wesley's like, you're just jealous, cunt. He's the man.
Look,
he's doing everything we want to do.
Look at someone like, I look at people like Stanhope as like inspiration. Because Stanhope for years cultivated his audience, and now he makes a living purely being funny to the people that want to hear him.
Oh yeah, I did hear people. I was listening to We Might Be Drunk, and they were talking about him briefly, and it was something along the lines of like, if you're here, you have to want to be here. At his show.
And it's. I don't think it's like the thing of like trying to scare people away, but it's just he's defined himself so singularly that like
he's setting expectations.
Yeah,
and he's gonna meet them.
But someone like Shane Gillis is doing the same thing. Like, just at a broader scale. Like, Like, he is the dude bro kind of comic, which is disguising his actual intelligence to his jokes. Yeah. But he's going to attract a certain type of guy. He's going to attract frat guys, that kind of demographic, and then maybe, like, the middle-aged dudes as well.
That, I watched that sexy ghost boy.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
George Fenn, yeah.
Bro, I was so annoyed that the room wasn't fuller.
Oh, right,
because it was one of the best things I've ever seen in my life.
It's like Mr. Bean, but with sex. You know? It's like, did he do, like... Because when I saw it, because it's a new show every time. Did he do... Like, there's certain elements that...
but it's always the same. There's the same beats.
Okay, yeah.
Like, when you told me it was improv, I was like... Oh, that's crazy. And then I saw it, I was like, that's not improv. He playing the fucking shit
Did
out
he
of
do
that.
like the blow up the condom thing?
Yes. Yeah. Except differently. Like
yeah.
Oh no. He did it the exact same way. But
yeah.
But yeah, because I was talking to him and I was like, Chris said it was improv. There's no fucking way that was improv. And he's like, not even a little bit of improv. But it was like, this is so good. How it's annoying that not more people didn't know this was happening and how good it was.
But he's been doing well for himself. Like he's toured around like 7 different places now.
I forgot why I brought him up now. Yeah. But yeah,
I think we're talking about audiences, like cultivating. Like
that's even. Oh fuck, I don't remember why I brought him up at all. But yeah, that guy was the man. He was crazy.
Because that was the night after we did our gig.
Yeah.
And then he did it with Callum.
Yeah,
the double
that was
bill.
so sick. I missed Callum's one because I was working, but then I got there just as Callum was doing like the chanty shit.
Yeah.
And
I've never seen him live.
Callum?
I've never seen him live. I've never met him. I'd love to meet him.
I saw him do the best I've ever seen him, which was like the most legit show I've ever seen him do, was when he did the split bill with Jeff.
Okay.
Russell at the studio.
Jeff's awesome.
Oh my god, he got blown out of the fucking water though. He went first. and he's been pretty good. But Callum fucking
because they came together.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, they did Raw together. That's how
did they? Oh yeah, I
that's
guess
how
they
they
at the same time.
they were the same class of Raw, if you want to call it
Yes.
that. And because I remember talking to Jeff, and Jeff said, yeah, like they're friends. They started together, and yeah, it's fascinating. Like that's the really cool thing about comedy as well. Is like it does become like seasons of comedians.
Oh, I like that.
You see it like. Because I'm still in the new season, but
Exactly.
like I'm beginning to see new comics come, and then you're like, oh fuck, I'm not the new newbie anymore.
I was kind of annoyed when I started. There weren't any people that I was like immediately like friends with, and that I thought would be like these cunts are sick.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's like, oh nice, there's a good group of heads.
Because who's like all the new because in your areas there's Tim and Jesse, they've all started this year.
Oh,
as well.
exactly. Tim and Jesse are the bros, like A grade. Like if I had to say who are my like two greatest comedy friends, it would be Tim and Jesse.
Tim and Jesse.
Sure. Like if I were to do a show, Tim and Jesse are gonna be on that fucking show.
They'd be on the bill.
Hell yeah! If I were to run one, I'd be like, Tim and Jesse, get your asses over here.
Yeah.
100%. I think both of them are mean ass, and the fact that they've been doing it for piss all and they're just good.
They
silly.
I think like tailing back to what we were saying before, it's how you chase it is what's going to make you good. Like, because I think if you approach it tactically, like there'll be a set. I'm like, this is my goal. Like, this is my specific goal. It's not the joke. The joke's never the goal. It's something else. It's like saying this thing in this order.
Even though every time I try a new joke, I don't know about you, it's the first time it's never good. The second time is always where.
I haven't found that.
Oh, really?
No. Sometimes I get a...
What happens when you try a joke for the first time?
Sometimes the joke lands every single time. Like if I do it once and I say it, like sometimes it comes out just verbatim, the idea in my head. Yeah. And it just works beat for beat for beat for beat every single time.
Because how much are you preparing before to say it? Like, are you...
Not much.
Yeah, that's one thing I've caught myself. I need to prepare lots to say the words.
I think about it maybe... Like, so... The day of the performance, I'll figure out my lineup in my head of like, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. Because what I try to do is make it as conversational as possible. I want it to not feel like, as do most comedians, right? But my tactics for it, I try to blend it. And
because by the sounds of it, you haven't written anything down.
No, I do.
Well, like just with your figuring out your set list, even.
Oh no, I don't write set lists, but I write jokes down.
Yeah.
But sometimes jokes come fully formed, like completely fully formed.
Yeah.
And then I just say it on stage, and it's great. But then or sometimes on stage I add a tag naturally on stage that kills.
That is like magic when that happens.
And then I'm like, oh, and I didn't think about it. It just comes out. I was like, wait a minute, and then that murders.
Yeah.
But when I first started, I was writing a lot of one-liners.
Yeah. Well, weren't we all?
Yeah, but really strange one-liners. Well, you saw my early stuff.
You don't know how to write jokes though at that point. Like that is nothing.
You
to
can learn
base
the basic jokes setup.
Barely even.
But no, like I remember like what I realized really quickly was certain jokes worked very easily. Like the setup of them worked very easily. That then when the punch came, it was a massive surprise. And then the other issue that I faced a lot was when I was trying to do something I was trying to be clever, not funny.
Yeah.
Because I had like this one joke about there's a deaf undertaker in the Old West, and he digs graves, but the only problem is he can speak to the ghost, but he can't hear him. It doesn't matter anyway because they're all Chinese. They're working the railway, which is a historical joke.
Yes, very, very.
And it's like,
and also just like American references.
Yeah, and it's like, what am I trying to do in that joke? Like that's a very muddled joke. Yeah. And then I had like
even just saying Undertaker.
Yeah.
Instead of like Gravedigger, like
there's better words.
You say Undertaker, all I thought was WWE, and I don't even watch WWE.
Yeah. You think like, you know, but that's the other thing. Like that was like my very first jokes, and then my very first joke that really worked was my UFO joke, which was like a local gay man abducted by UFOs. Turns out he wasn't very happy. He was a top.
What?
local gay man abducted by UFOs, probing.
Oh, he was I get it.
Yeah. And so that was like, that joke would work consistently. And then from that one-liners, I started moving into storytelling jokes. Because at that stage, I was on a massive Patrice O'Neill kick.
We noticed.
Patrice is the best. But in a lot of, like, he's not my favorite, but he was just, what he was doing was very unique.
Yeah.
And what I was, I think, trying to siphon from him wasn't the material, was the way in which he approached the material. That it was like, whether or not you laugh, the joke has integrity to it.
Yeah.
Then from him, I
But like, what do you mean by joke having integrity to it? Because
so it's
what is your goal with it then? If it's not,
be truthful.
Yeah, but if you're not making people laugh, it's
well,
not
no,
a joke anymore. It's just a statement.
Yeah, but the thing is, sometimes the statements would make people laugh.
Yeah, but even then, you start writing statements that you think people are gonna laugh. You're just writing shit. You're just writing a lot of premises.
Well, it depends on the premise.
Well, like, so many times you see people go up and you're like, I've got all these jokes, and then all they do is say premise after premise after premise, and not once did they say a punchline.
Well, I think, what was one of my... I was focusing more on relationship material. And I had... the first set that I ever murdered, like, end to end, was with this relationship material that was very much inspired by Patrice, like, in the way of a brazenness.
You told some bitches how to be?
No. No. I was more... like, I had, like, my first long-form joke that worked was my OnlyFans joke.
Yeah.
About being too poor to afford OnlyFans. And asking if there was a discount if it's just one boobie.
Oh my god. So I was thinking after all these guys, like, oh yeah, when's the Cat Williams one coming on?
Yeah.
When are you going to start pimping?
But then after him, I was going more to Doug Stanhope because I was trying to...
Scare everyone away.
No. I think it was more like trying to figure out how to be authentic to yourself. Because Doug does not give a fuck, right?
Yeah.
He's himself.
Yeah.
And the funniness comes after. Like, it's like, be yourself on stage, and then write for yourself, and the people that will laugh. But it's like each little tool, right? And getting back to, like, your question of trying out new jokes, I'm now comfortable enough to know this is funny. I can see it in my head that it's funny. I can see that people will laugh at this. I just need to present it right.
Exactly. That's the thing where I'm like, you gotta, well, myself at least, I have to prepare lots more than I think.
Do you, like, rehearse it?
Well, I have to just make sure, like, just have to spend time saying the words out loud in the order.
The Mark Norman way, right? Like, Mark Norman will walk around his apartment and just say it, say it.
If he does that, I do that too. But like, I have to. Like, if I catch myself doing a shit set, I know why it's shit. Like, if it's me fucking up the jokes, it's simply because I didn't prepare enough.
Do you think it's the rhythm? Is that what you're trying
rhythm.
to...
It's me forgetting shit. It's me like flubbing my way through a line because I didn't practice it enough. That's
interesting, because I'm the opposite. If I say it too many times, it gets stale.
No.
I was the same with acting. When I was doing acting, I would know my lines, but I wouldn't rehearse them.
Because how much acting, like, how many lines are you getting with the amount of acting you did?
Was that I would remember?
Well, I don't know. Like, what things were you getting?
Everything. But, like, it was during COVID, so there wasn't many. I didn't get that many roles, and then my mom got sick, so I left.
Yeah.
I wasn't a successful actor. Like, I got. Funnily enough, we're speaking about the Right to Die before.
Yeah.
I did an ad that got banned by David Seymour for the Right to Die.
The ad got the right to die.
Yeah, because they thought it was too propagandic. So they banned it, and it was some of my best fucking acting, man. They hired out this private hospital, and this old lady, she put, like, dirt on me to make me look like I was real sad. You know, she's just like, you know what makes people look sad? Some dirt in their eye. And I'm like, yeah, I fucking look like I've been crying because my eye hurts. And then, like, my job was literally cry for 4 hours on command. That's what my job was.
Jesus.
And then get pizza.
Because
and it was good payday. There was like $2,000 or whatever.
Because that sounds like acting worth doing.
A
lot of times I think about acting, and it's just
commercials or something.
No. Commercials, if anything, sounds like the opposite of what I'm thinking of. I just keep thinking of, like, professional actors. Like, I see interviews with them, and I just think, what a useless
idiot.
Fucking like use of society resources. Like this person is like, arts, sure, but realistically, no helpful thing. But what is this? It's the exact same. No helpful thing. Like maybe it's just
we're not trying to be helpful. That's the difference. Like we're not trying to be. The thing is, they're trying to be a solve to society's problems. They sell you this thing. Like they go into talk shows and whatever, and they go, do this, and it's like, well, that's your opinion from your point of view. And the issue is they believe that their opinion carries cachet throughout society. Actors, directors, musicians, whatever, right? Yeah. They think, because the issue is in Hollywood specifically, it's a bubble, right? Like it's a very small bubble of people, a very small circle of opinions. So then they then propagate that throughout the world. Yeah. And it's a lot of these people aren't educated.
Yeah, a lot of the time.
They never went to school.
It's like...
Not that school's the thing for education.
I hear... Because I've just been watching a lot of like John Marco Cerasi. Yeah. And he's always talking about like, I want it to be so bad, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And like, he's mean as I love him. Yeah. But the more he talks about what it took to become an actor, or like what he tried to do to become an actor, I was like, you're joking. Like,
but he wouldn't be a great actor. Like the thing is, he doesn't have the it factor that some actors do. Like, what makes an actor great isn't always their ability to act. It's how they create a connection immediately.
That's the thing.
He doesn't have that in the same way.
You've just reminded me what the annoying part of the listening to the actors talk about was. Yeah. It was like them talking about the worth of the character and how like, it's so important I did this for the character and yada yada yada, and I researched and I think it was listening to Russell Crowe on the last Joe Rogan and it was like I liked the sound of him, but then I just kept watching more actors and thought about the same stuff. It's like, these people are not worth the time. But also, what are we trying to do? The exact same fucking thing. So,
well, it's different.
Me being very hypocritical, but
I think Philip Seymour Hoffman is my favorite actor. And
Who's that? What was he in?
He died.
He was.
Have you ever watched like Hunger Games?
Yeah.
Catching Fire, the blonde fat guy. In it, that's like the second Game Maker.
No, not a fucking clue.
He's a great actor. So, but watch his stuff, and he had an interview. He's like, my job is to understand how they are like me and how they are separate from me, so that I can then portray that is true on stage, like on stage or on screen.
Yeah.
Because what I'm trying to do is to show things that people go, I'm not that different from that. Which is art. Yeah. Right. Art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable.
Yep, I like how you defined that. Yeah.
And that's comedy too, in a way. But it's I think a lot of problem with comedy is when you're trying to be profound. Yeah. Like you're like,
that is all you try to do.
No, not anymore. No, because like what I realized was like, I know nothing. Like I have nothing to say that's of any real worth. That's not gonna. I'm not Oscar Wilde or something. Like I'm not gonna say something that's gonna transcend time. Yeah. But so my jokes are kind of now jokes in and of that, like the T2 joke is an example. Yeah. It's not at all profound, but it's set up to sound profound.
Yep. So now meta profound.
Yeah, and it's. I'm trying to go down to the bare basics of what's funny to me, and because do you struggle with that? Do you know what's funny to you?
Yeah, I don't know, because. Yeah, Barry, you're thinking harder than I can keep up with. I don't know. No, I don't think so. Because it's like, because if you think about making a theme set, like I couldn't think of anything harder.
Really?
Like, well, it's just like, what would you talk about for 60 minutes? Like, obviously, it's not the same.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get that.
Because that's almost the same.
60 minutes, that's hard.
Well, even that's the same thing. It's like, what can I write a 5-minute chunk about?
Norm Macdonald, most of his entire career was about death. Like his entire set was about death. Yeah. Patrice was about relationships. So I think if you're gonna do a themed set, it needs to be something that you're interested in or have some kind of real connection, feeling to. Yeah. Because like Patrice, he had his opinions on love. Norm died nearly a lot when he was younger. So it's like if you're going to talk about something consistently, prolifically, then it needs to be close to you. And I think in your case, like, you're more trying to find what's funny because you're still in that process of it, right?
Because George Finn, he helps me quite a lot, actually. And he watched my set once, liked it way more than I thought he would. And then the next day, he does his show, and then I'm talking to him, and there's these two crazy chicks come up, and they're like talking to him about the show, and then they're like, "What about you?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm a comedian too." And they're like, "What do you do?" And I was like, "I couldn't tell you." And then George is like, "You do this, that, and the other." I was like, "Holy fuck, that's exactly what I do."
But it's also unfair because he's viewing you from the outside. Like, because when you're saying, "I don't have any peers," I'm like, I don't know. Like, there's comedians that I respect.
Yeah.
I don't try to emulate them.
Yeah, I meant clones, if anything. Clones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
I would
It's good you know what I mean.
Yeah. I would like to think that I'm unique in style. Like, of course, like that would stroke my ego. I'd be like, yeah, you know. but at the end of the day, like, I know I am derivative from comedians that I love.
Oh,
you know.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. That's what one of my favorite things to ask is like. Newer ones at least, or even the likes of anybody really. It's like, who are you copying? Yeah.
And it's always fascinating to me. Like, I've talked to comedians. I'll be like, "Do you know who Stephen Wright is?" And they go, "No." I'm like, "You should watch him," like, because even if you're nowhere close to his style, he's so unique. He's probably the most unique comedian.
When you write jokes or think about jokes, do you hear it coming out of another comedian's mouth? Like, when you think about it, are you hearing it come out of how another comedian would say it?
When I was in the beginning.
Yeah, I'm still in that. That's all me, G.
And now, I'm trying. What I'm actually trying to do is be influenced by things that aren't comedy, music, acting, writing, whatever, because. Comedy, if you keep listening to the rhythms of other comedians or whatever, you're going to emulate it instinctively. And of course, there's always going to be comedians that are going to be in your bones. You know, people will say, like, with Richard Pryor, Lenny Bruce. Like, he said, Lenny Bruce is the guy that taught me how to do comedy. So if you're watching both of them, you're going to see similarities, and that's fine, right? But it's what else do you add into it? What do you find entertaining other than comedy? And what about it is entertaining? Like,
that's why I feel like I've been getting into like anything else. Yeah, it's like, how can I just?
Well, what's something that's recently interested you that you feel's actually helped your comedy?
Last night I watched this. Oh, have you seen the bird watching documentary?
No.
The bird. It's called The Listeners. It's good. It's
just on Netflix.
Nah, it's on YouTube.
Okay.
It's just a good documentary. It's just two stoner brothers.
Just watching birds.
And they're like, what if we... They had a bird book.
Yeah.
And they're like, what if we knew all the birds in this book? And they're like, they started doing a little bit of research. And they spent a whole year in America driving around the entirety of America bird watching.
Yeah.
And they took it like real serious, and they like got after it, and they made a sick documentary. Oh, cool. And they're just a couple heroes. They're living out of a van the whole time.
Oh, that's sick though.
And it was fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like, if you like documentaries, it doesn't matter if you care about bird watching. You will care about it. You'll care about it by the end. It's fucking sick. And so that was real cool, and that inspired me to just make anything.
That's why you're doing the sketch, you think?
That's why I just want to keep trying everything, really.
Yeah.
And then I watched another video just about inspiration and shit, and creativity and whatnot, and then that made me just like, so last night at like midnight, I just opened up freaking, I didn't have anything on me other than a laptop, so I just like opened up Google Drawings, and
just sketched,
made a picture of a crocodile in Africa.
Yeah,
it's not a good picture, but it was me feeling productive, even though no one cares about a fucking picture. Like, I'm just talking about some artsy fartsy looking shit.
It's depends on how I guess spiritual you want to get about art, but art in itself is an energy, right? Like like creativity, whatever.
Like,
it's
everyone's
an energy.
Creative. You just have to
channel that
it.
thing. Yeah. Like some of the greatest songwriters of all time, like Bob Dylan, like he would literally say, "It didn't come from me. Like it was from beyond me, and I snatched it. And I just put it into the world."
Yeah, you do just have to.
And I sometimes feel comedy's the exact same. Like sometimes I'd be like, this premise is there, and all my job is to just take it and make it accessible.
Yeah. Very. That is very hoity-toity.
Yeah.
But I feel the exact same way. Like, because you're like, oh my god, I don't feel creative, blah 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 blah. But all I'll be doing is listening to things that preoccupy my brain.
Yeah.
And so it's finally when I turn that off, which is a hard thing to do. It's like, I'm coming up with ideas now.
You're allowing your brain to cycle
think
through
for itself.
It's interesting.
And even when I sit down to write a joke, it's like, this seemed impossible 20 minutes ago when I had that podcast going. It's like, yeah, dickhead, turn it off.
Do you? Yeah, okay. So, like, watching things, listening to things, kind of blocks you. Do you think?
Listen to music doesn't. But
music, no.
But I just
podcasts.
I
and
simply
shit like that.
just like podcasts a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
Like I'll listen to them every second of the day.
Yeah.
And because I'm paying attention to what they're saying, and so that's blocking.
But do you feel like that sometimes helped you? Like they say something that makes you go, "Oh, that's interesting."
Simply
then
only
you think
technically.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's an excuse of like, oh no, I'm learning something, but
yeah. No, but I mean, like, if you're tailing it back into comedy, like, is sometimes someone says something like, "Oh, that's funny."
Exactly, because that's...
And then, like, that's actually really interesting. And then...
Well, that's why I feel like the doing something like, nah, that's dumb. But, yeah, it is. I do feel like I'm learning something. And every now and again, you'll get a freaking nugget of, like, primetime shit. And you're like, oh, yeah.
Like, recently, like, I was watching, like, this video on Goodfellas, like, the movie.
Yeah.
And I just thought to myself, it's, like... The main character married this lady that he basically brought into this criminal life. And then they go into witness protection at the end of it. And in real life, they got divorced. But what's really funny is now, for the rest of her life, she's going to be like, yeah, that's my character in the movie.
What?
like she got divorced, but her entire life is now going to be defined by this movie that is so good. It's like one of the best films ever made. And so like imagine now, because she's still witness protection. She's a new name and everything. And
but
like,
she's got the face.
Yeah. And the friends are like, you ever see that movie over there? No.
Yeah.
It's like, but I have a feeling about it. It's just like, to me, that's really funny.
Yeah, that is piss take. That is
and I'm like,
pretty slapstick.
I feel like so sorry for her. I'm like, wow, her life is now defined by one of the greatest pieces of art ever made. And she's like, I hate my life.
Well, that wouldn't define your life, but it would find witness protection kind of.
What's going to define her legacy?
Oh, that's right, because she can't create a new one with the new name. Oh, fuck, I gotcha.
Yeah, like, so she's trapped.
Yeah, so, because obviously you wouldn't, like, if you got given a new name, you're like, you wouldn't be, oh, this is me now.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't connect to that at all.
No. So, and so her birth name, like, her entire thing is now attached to this movie.
Yeah. Like
about this guy that got addicted to cocaine and was chased by a helicopter. You know? And ratted on his friends. It's like, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
that is pretty cooked.
Yeah. This is weird shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of complicated shit, but also I'll get there.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
But you're like, again, like, we're both young in this thing, man. Like,
yeah.
I can't stop thinking, like, ever.
No.
So, like, watching stuff just keeps making me think more. I'm like, that's interesting. Yeah. And, like, not always, like, sometimes I get, like, because I used to write plays and stuff like that as well. So, like, I used to write drama, which has helped me in comedy, you know.
It's creating tension.
Yeah, but too much sometimes. You know, I just keep I've had sets where it's just people like, you know, you're allowed to break the tension. I'm like, I'll let them sit in it.
They're just gonna induce constipation into everybody.
Yeah. Because when they get home, they'll be like, actually, that was pretty funny.
Oh, that's what you hope. Oh my god!
You know, like that's like the dream of someone they're taking a shit and go, that was funny.
Yeah, but it's not rewarding in any way.
No, it isn't. But it's rewarding in the fantasy.
Especially if they don't remember who you are, so they won't be like, oh my god, remember that guy? Because they won't remember.
Most open mic comedians aren't going to be remembered. Most, like, you ask a guy on the street to name who Guy Montgomery is, 5 out of 10 of them aren't going to know who he is. No. It's New Zealand. Like, They'll tell you who a rugby player is. But I don't watch rugby, so I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah,
you know?
I was watching the All Blacks play yesterday.
Yeah.
Just like because I was bored at a bar, working at the bar.
Yeah.
And fuck, I didn't recognize any of them.
Well, they're all new, right?
Yeah, there was like two of them. I was like, oh yeah, he was in the Chiefs, and that guy's the captain.
Because when I was in primary school, McCaw was the guy, right?
Yeah.
And I don't even know when he stopped playing.
Yeah,
I was just like, is he still playing?
Yo.
Like his knees are fucking dust, but he's still playing.
Literally, he did play for it. Yeah, no, it's silly business.
It's so odd. Like I feel like time capsuled. Like the mayor of New York when I was little was like John Key, whatever. Or was it Prime Minister?
Prime Minister of the country.
See,
Mayor of New York.
No, not Mayor of New York. Mayor of Auckland. I was thinking, but that's Paul.
You definitely said Mayor of New York.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah, it is late, and I'm gonna have to fucking nut it and do something. So yeah, no, this has been heaps good. You wanna like chuck a plug or anything? Your Instagram ain't that flash.
Yeah, I'm starting up some new things, so keep an eye out. I'll be
shows.
Yeah, starting up a show coming up.
What's the one you're doing next week? That won't come out, but
Side Hustle Bar.
Side Hustle Bar
in Morningside up here in Auckland. Then there's a couple other ones that I'm working on, and then hopefully some cool surprises. So keep an eye out.
That's so funny how you phrased it like that. It's like, oh, you guys are going to be surprised when hopefully you hear about it.
If this ever comes out.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know what order these three I've done today will come out, but they will come out in A order. So fucking nice. Cheers, Chris. This has been good shit.
Thanks, man.
This one's fucking turned itself off, you dick.
Did it finish?
Yeah. Oh, nice.